Okay, this is how you change the oil in a 10-cylinder Ford. It's really easy to do, and anybody can do it, pretty much. It's an E450 Super Duty. Okay. All you're gonna need is 6 quarts of oil and an oil filter. Now this is a Wix. Okay, filter number 51372. Like I said, this is a V10 engine. Now I use Amsoil. I'm a believer in Amsoil. Amsoil is not cheap, but I'm thinking it's the best oil out there. I use the 5W30 in all my vehicles and the camper. Okay. Now this is not a commercial for Amsoil. I don't get paid for this. These are the quarts, and the quarts are, I think I pay like $11 or something like that a quart. So it's not cheap, but it's better. I think it's better than Mobil 1 and any of the other ones out there. Well, I get a dealership for $20. You normally would pay like $16 a quart, $15, $16 a quart. I pay $20, and then I get a big discount for 1 year. And before my membership is over with, I'll order a couple more cases of oil, so I can go several years, a couple of years, before I have to order again. I ordered 3 cases this time. It took 12 in a case. That's about $400 with the $20 thing. So anyway, you just need 6 quarts of oil. Okay. And of course a filter. And you're going to need a 5/8 wrench socket or wrench, box end wrench. Of course, you're going to need an oil pan to drain your oil. Okay. Now what I did, I jacked this thing up. I'm not pulling the tires off anything, so I just jacked it up, and I got this one tire off the ground. And I put a couple of jack stands under there in case the jack gives out. But like I said, the tires aren't coming off, so it's not like it's going to fall down and crush me, because there's a lot of room under the camper to start with. I just want a little bit more room. Okay, let's crawl under there, and I'll show you how easy it is. All you need is a filter wrench and a 5/8 ratchet or socket, or open end wrench, box end rather, and an oil pan. Now I'm gonna see if there's a gasket on the nut when I pull the thing off. If there is, I'll run to town to get another gasket. But I do have some gaskets here, and if I don't have one, I'll just run to town to get a gasket for that plug. I don't remember if there's a plug gasket on there. So let's go under there and I'll show you how easy it is. Okay, there's the filter. These are the tires to give you a reference about where the filter is. There's the oil pan. And then right next to the filter, there's the filter. I got a simple little wrench, oil filter wrench that fits this filter. Okay. And I already loosened this up. This is a 5/8. Oh, it's hard to do this with hold the camera. That's a 5/8. Like I said several times. And what I do is I took another wrench. This happens to be an 9/16. It don't make any difference. And I put it on there to give me a little leverage. Or you could use a breaker bar if you need, and a socket, a ratchet, big ratchet. let that loose. So it's hard for me to hold the camera and do this. So what I'm gonna do, tell you what I'm gonna do. Of course, I'm gonna take the plug off and let it drain into my pan. I'm gonna come under here, put my pan under this oil filter, take my oil filter wrench and take it off, and then we're gonna let her drain, and we're gonna go back with it. We'll put a little oil in the filter when we go back with it. So I'm gonna shut the camera off while I do that. Okay, we put another gasket on this. This is the plug for the oil pan. And we tighten it up real good with a 5/8 wrench. Now here's where the oil filter goes. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna wipe down right around here. And see whether makes a real good seal. This is real easy to get to. That's what I'm saying. This is very easy to do. To change your own oil. Okay, just want to make sure this surface is clean. Now what I did, I put 16 ounces, which is half a quart, on my filter. And I put some oil on that black gasket. And now we're just going to simply screw the filter on. Okay, now what I like to do is get the filter as tight as I can get it by hand. Okay. As tight as it'll go by hand. Okay, then I'll take my wrench and I'll tighten it just a little bit more. Okay. You don't want to put it too tight. And that's pretty much it. Now we're going to go back up at the top. I'm going to put the oil in. I'm going to start it and run it. Get its operating temperature. And make sure we don't have any leaks. Okay, we ran the engine 20 minutes. Got its operating temperature. This is a little gasket that I've used. I put on the drain plug. It's a 1/2 inch. The little blue gaskets come 3 in a pack. Okay. Now the original on the original plug they had an O-ring, and the O-ring was pretty well flattened out. So I actually left the O-ring on there. It's not gonna hurt anything. And I put one of these on and I torqued it down pretty good. So there's no leaks. You check the filter and the plug. I wiped it down good first. There's absolutely no leaks. Like I said, I use the Amsoil. This is about the same price. I think it's about the same price as the Good Mobile one, except I find this is a better oil. Okay. You can go up to 25,000 miles on this oil. I don't go that far with it, especially in this motorhome. I'll change it about every 5,000 or 6,000 miles. And like I said, I can get about $11 a quart, 6 quarts. So with the filter, I don't know, you're under $75 with the oil filter. To do an oil change, I do it myself. It's so easy to do. Oil change is very easy to do. I dropped it off jacks, and we're ready to go. Okay, that's how you change the oil in a V10 Ford engine. Nothing to it, real easy to do. Save yourself a few dollars.